Hello guys and welcome to Spot On Winter 2017. This is a little bit late because I actually had this magazine just before Christmas. This is the magazine this period, and then Steady Eddie on the back. What came with it was a Green Cross sale which is coming in 8th January next year, or if you're watching it already in 2018 this year. And the new fleet list, and then there's a little bit of a plug for Stobart here for any fans. Although in 2020 the license is up for these Stobart, going backward way on it like in the mirror, for these Stobarts, because the Stobart group, when they sold Eddie Stobart Logistics off, they leased the name for free till 2020. That lease is up in 2020, so it's whether or not they're going to continue to pay for the name for the what technically I'm classing as the original Stobart work, or whether or not they'll be changing to WS or Explore. Explore's just bought out a new company, so they're expanding, so more than likely they'll turn blue. But Stobart Group, they'll still be around, but they of course are only rail and airport and the biomass, but they are technically what's left of the old Eddie Stobart Limited business, but of course they don't do haulage anymore, which is a bit shame if we lose that name off the roads, but my collection will soar in value, that is for sure. So I've got fun of transferring what's in this one into this one, and making sure of course the names are right and the details. So let's have a look at Winter 2017 Spot On magazine. We've got a nice picture of the Stobart Cement Mixer F1000 on the front, with the name Grace Charlotte. I just move the camera down slightly. That's it. Coca-Cola. On my Christmas presents, Coca-Cola t-shirt. People must think I like Coca-Cola because I've got Coca-Cola socks and t-shirts, and on the inside there's the contents of what's going to be in, and that with the usual blurb from the Stobart Club, although that used to be of course from the head of the Stobart company, but now it's just Stobart Club. The club will probably still be around, but it's run by Stobart Group, so it'd be a shame. I'm hoping some sort of deals are going to be made, because it'd be a shame. But the original Stobart Logistics side, they don't really care, because there's a truck on the road the other day which was only one panel, and the top bit had the Stobart stuff on it. The rest of it was just all new panelling, and there's no livery, no name, nothing. Just no pride in the fleet anymore. So they've just lost it in my eyes. They've got a nice little article here. Doors open on their training academy. Ooh. Just there, that's at Appleton Thorn. And that's where all the vehicles that used to be in the glass house have now gone, apart from Lee James Rugby. And then we've got an article here about the Speedy Freight vans, how they've taken a 50% share into the business, which now means, could they possibly turn into Speedy Freight? Who knows? Then we've got an article on the Lord Mayor's show in London, where the cement mixer premiered, and it had the on the cement thing itself, it had a joke. What do you get if you cross a chicken with a concrete mixer? A bricklayer. Not very funny, is it? And then we got a competition here. World of Stobart competition. pause that there for you, just in case you wanted to enter. Of course, you do have to be a member to enter. So, on to the next page. We've got an article here on delivery of 20 new model trailers, and as you can probably tell, it's a slightly different design to a normal. Instead of a rolling crane, they're actually fixed in the middle. And I've heard some drivers saying that that's actually a bad thing, because the rolling ones actually have a higher capacity for lifting than the stationary ones. At the bottom, there's a bit more about the cement mixers. Of course, there is some in Cemex livery, and they're for Explore. Apparently there's going to be some in WS livery, and there's going to be quite a few in the Stobart livery. Of course, I've seen a few. I just haven't seen the Stobart one. It's the only one in the Stobart livery. But there is a Stobart tipper wagon branded up in Appleton, still yet to hit the road. And then we've got a Network Rail London North Eastern visit to Carlisle, where they've got some new machinery, and then they've got the Stobart Rail competition winners. It's all about these two brand new, beautiful Stobart Rail wagons, which have been named by Jane Greenwood and Tina Lawson in aid of Eden Valley Hospice. Must admit, the blue does look nice for Stobart. Then we move all on to Stobart Group stuff. Stobart Group secures a new 4-year contract with the Environment Agency. That's like Stobart Rail Civil Engineering, because that's what the full name of that division is now. And we've got new routes added on for the aeroplanes as well. The Stobart aeroplanes aren't in Stobart sort of livery, they're in Flybe and Aer Lingus, and at the back of the plane says operated by Stobart, which is a bit naff. Just don't bother putting it on. Yeah, they're taking the franchise out or you're not. Then you've got your roundup of what's happening with Dilly Matheson, the Superbike bloke. It's a roundup of his year and an interview with the guy. I won't read through it because bikes bore me. Plus, I want you to join the club if you're not already, to read through this properly. So, next page, and this is a spoiler of what the final ever model review on this channel will be of, unless final ever so far. I would have thought. There's 3 options to do it, and then there's this one, a Techno Speedbird Productions recreation in 1/50 scale of Rainbow Valentina. I'm so looking forward to getting that. It's due out in around June, July time. It is. I'm paying a £25 deposit, and then there is but the full price is £139.95. Of course, you've got 25 quid knocked off that. Yes, it's pricey. I don't normally buy models this expensive, but for that one, I am doing. Definitely. Extreme limited edition, and it's officially licensed by Stobart Shop in conjunction with Speedbird Promotions, which means they're just going to sell out quick because it's extreme limited edition, special edition Stobart box as well, designed by Techno as well, and it's the new shape Scania. Techno haven't got the new shape Scania just yet. WSI have. So you've got that to look forward to next year on my channel. So even though, as I did say in that Model Man, monthly series probably a no-no from now on because of commitments, but there is going to be other little bits and bobs to keep you going throughout the year just won't be as frequent. So I hope you stay with me on that one. So Truckfest Northwest Knutsford review. Bit late, of course, because it's all over with and done. But you got like the one and only truck which has the Stobart Club anniversary logo on it, which is here. That's on the truck. That's where they also showed you. You just about see it in the back of this picture, speedy freight vans and stuff. It's also where the cement mixers were first launched. So, on to the next 2 pages, because it's a double spread. It's an interview with a log driver. Again, Stobart Group. Shame these won't be around. Well, these will be the only Stobarts, unless something happens before 2020. I won't read through it, because personally I don't always read the interview stuff. I'm going to just go for certain things in the book. I always have done. Other bits don't interest me. Other bits really interest me. Bits that really interest me are like these, your letters and emails. We'll start down this way. Going the wrong way again. I'm forgetting it's the opposite direction. I really like the long spawning shot there. That's from Rugby. Quite a few fan letters. Another double page spread. Fan focus. Just hold it there for a sec, so if you want to read that bit you can. What's that about depot tours? Easter 2018 depot tours will be announced. Oh, outside events, sorry, announced Easter. Depot tours announced in March. I might do another depot tour, especially if they're going to do Appleton. I might do Appleton. But if it's just Rugby again, I might leave it a year. Who knows? But yeah, hopefully they're going to do more than just Knutsford Truckfest. But if it's just Knutsford, I'm going this year. Anyway. Then in the centre of the magazine we've got this fantastic poster of the new cement mixer before it had its joke put on the barrel. Ooh. There's its details there. Very, very nice. Shame it's again more Scanias. Why can't they buy a Volvo? The Volvo is superior in my eyes. And then we've got the blast from the past section, where this article here, Tina, talks about all about the glass house and what it used to be. It used to be an office block with one truck in it next to the reception, and then it got closed down to become more office space. And then of course quite about 10 years ago now, that all changed around, so you had like the little mini museum. But obviously now I think it's all changed back round, and now it's offices again, training offices I think. Because that's what's opening up in next year. There's a new training facility opening up down at Crick apparently. Don't know which depot, because they've got quite a few, remember. You've got the big Tesco's, you've got the Railport, you've got DC 420, and apparently there's another one opening up. Who knows where that is? Unless it is just in the glass house. It could be. because they don't need that much room to train, surely. Then we've got colouring activity, colouring the Stowart Group biomass, or renewable energy as they call it now. Then we've got some fun Christmassy stuff like crosswords, word search, another colouring activity, colouring the log trailer. Then the book all flips round for this month's Steady Eddie. This is for you and your kids, of course. And I will just give you a quick brief flip through because I don't mind Steady Eddie. Give me the originals, which I will be uploading throughout 2018, or the first bit before end of April anyway. All 5 volumes of the original Steady Eddie, and then I'm going to be uploading Eddie Stobart Convoy. It's an old film now, about 2005, 6, something like that. But yeah, I'll be uploading that as well. Yeah. But as I've done with the story of Eddie Stobart, comments will be turned off because I don't want the nasty comments that I've been getting. Just no need for it. So anyway, let's have a brief look. I won't be reading this side, don't worry. Terry's Christmas Wish. That was the story. These are all written by and drawn by one of the drivers, I do believe. But whereas, luckily I've got one just above me. Whereas in the olden days when I was growing up, this was Steady Eddie. This one here, he was a truck. Now, Steady Eddie is this guy with the Jedwood hair. What? This is Steady Eddie, not this. Times change. Kids getting dumber. So, because look at the cartoons on Cartoon Network. Where's Wallace and Gromit? Where's Dick Dastardly and Muttley? Where's Wacky Racers? Where's Powerpuff Girls? Ed, Ed and Eddie and all the classics. Now it's just all this rubbishy stuff. Just not even worth cartoon time. That's a little round there, sorry. That's spot on. Winter 2017. All wrapped up in a bow. So we've got quite a few to go through on my list here. I will show you this though, for people that don't know how to use your handbook. The girl's name, there's a fleet number, reg, and then let's spot the trailer, and I will zoom in as best as I can and hold it so you can pause and just about make them out. That's it. And remember, when spotting, be safe. Because Appleton Thorn Depot, I never have, but you're supposed to report to reception. But I only park in the car park and then I'm off site. And on the weekends you're supposed to go to the operations office. Remain on the pedestrian path which runs around the main office building and wear high visibility vest at all times. Do not leave the path or access any areas of the depot, including the fueling area, truck park and car parks. Please do not enter the main offices, but you want us to enter reception. That's the office. Contradict. Yeah. Toilets are available and the signposted cafe available weekdays and Sunday and Saturday mornings, but there's no shop. But it says here, Due to a large amount of visitors at Appleton Thorn Depot, we asked spotters to no longer use the visitor bays. But, I'm sorry, but there's no parking bays other than the visitor bays, and the offices they're talking about are actually the central operations depot. Head office is down the lane with the other bit now, so the visitors all go down that way. But weekend visitors at Appleton Thorn are allowed to walk all the way around the back car park and everything. It does say here, be aware that the service support centre is not open to the public, so access beyond the entrance sign is prohibited. But it contradicts themselves because it says stick to the footpath, and the footpath goes all the way down to the end. Then you should stop. So anyway, that is that as well for you this month. I'll see you next time here on James Bonnett Photography Models with another spot on review in what's next? Spring? No? Yes, spring. So I'll see you in spring. I'm sure the last one I did though was summer. Must have missed an issue. Or that didn't get published. I'll have to get back to you on that one and put it in the blurb at the bottom. But anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good day spotting if you're out and about.